Hi there, and welcome to the very first Danish lesson. In this lesson I'm going to cover the most basic thing in Danish, and that is of course the alphabet. And we're going to look at basic phrases, basic sentence structure or sentence patterns, and at the end I'm gonna teach you some hard sounds, or I'm gonna make you aware of their existence, because there are some sounds in Danish which are hard to pronounce. But we're gonna start with the alphabet, and you probably heard it before, but here we go anyway. Singing format, of course. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V, X, Y, Z, E, Ø, O. So that's the Danish alphabet. You probably noticed that I didn't mention W, and that is because we don't use it in Danish. Sure, we have some expressions like whoa and wow and whoo, but those are like action words. We don't really use them in conversation. And if you open a Danish dictionary, you will also notice that we don't really use X or C or Z, depending how you pronounce it. They're just not very frequent in Danish. Okay, well that's the Danish alphabet. We'll do it once more. And we're gonna speed through it because this is 10 minutes, okay? So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V, X, Y, Z, E, Ø, O. Beautiful. Now you can watch this video as many times as you want, so if you didn't get it, watch it again. It's all yours. That was the alphabet. And now we are doing some basic phrases. Most basic of all, hi. Hi. Like hello, hi. Hi. God dag. God dag. God dag. But we don't really pronounce it like god dag. We say god dag. It's a little more formal. It's like hello or good day, like good day to you. Hvordan går det? Hvordan går det? How is it going? How goes it? Right? It's very important you say hvordan går det and not hvordan går du, because du means you, so that would literally mean how do you walk, and that's kind of weird. So hvordan går det? And I could say det går godt. Det går godt, eller det går dårligt. Det går dårligt, it goes good, well, or it goes bad or poorly. Okay? So that's that. Det næste. Jeg hedder. Jeg hedder. My name is. If you know German, this is a bit easier because it's like ich heiße or whatever it's pronounced. Okay? Jeg hedder. So hedder is actually a verb. Jeg hedder, in my case, Thomas. Okay? Whatever your name is. Jeg hedder Michael, Katrine, Mohammed, whatever. Jeg hedder bla bla bla. Mit navn er. Mit navn er. My name is. It's the same, just more literal translation. Mit navn er. Right? Mit navn er. And one cool thing in Danish is that unlike English and Spanish and some other languages, we don't have different forms of the verbs like I am, you are, he, she, it is. We just have er. It's always er. So that's really easy. Because there will be other difficult things. So, næste. Jeg kommer fra. Jeg kommer fra. Jeg kommer fra. I come from. Right? It's the same. Jeg kommer fra. I come from. Jeg kommer fra Danmark. Jeg kommer fra Danmark. Or maybe you'll say, jeg kommer fra Tyskland. Jeg kommer fra Tyskland, og jeg kommer fra Amerika, eller USA, it's the same. Jeg kommer fra Kina, Malaysia, Japan, Tyrkiet, I mean, wherever you come from. But you gotta be able to pronounce the name of your country in Danish, that's pretty important. Alright, so that's jeg kommer fra. And then of course these two. Ja. Ja. Yes. Ja. So we don't say ja, it's ja. And then we have nej. Nej, which of course means no. Right? So ja or nej, very important. And also very important, tak. Tak, T-A-K, ikke? Tak, super easy. And selv tak. Selv tak, you're welcome. Right? Selv tak. And undskyld. Undskyld. You're going to hear this a lot. Undskyld. Sorry. Some people might say undskyld mig. That means excuse me. Right? Sorry me. Undskyld mig. Undskyld mig. Excuse me. You don't really have to say it. Danish people are not overly formal, but it's good to know. So those are some basic phrases. Again, if you want to hear them again, rewatch the video. There's also an audio version, so you can also listen to that on the go. Good. So now we have basic sentence structure. Jeg kan godt lide. Right? This is a very useful pattern. Jeg kan godt lide. You have the notes right there. Jeg kan godt lide, I like, jeg kan godt lide slik. Jeg kan godt lide slik. I like candy. Jeg kan godt lide mad. Jeg kan godt lide mad. I like food. So that's, I like something. If I don't like something, I would say, jeg kan ikke lide. Jeg kan ikke lide. But again, we don't really pronounce the lide, the soft D there. We just say li in normal conversation. Jeg kan ikke lide vand. I don't like water. What a weirdo. But anyway. Jeg har. Jeg har. I have. So this could be anything that you have. Right? Jeg har en ven. Jeg har en ven. I have a friend. Next one is can do. Can do. Can you? Like, are you able to do something? Kan du gøre det? Kan du gøre det? Kan du gøre det? Can you do it? Are you able to do it? Then I could say, ja, jeg kan gøre det. Ja, jeg kan gøre det. Okay? Next one is, jeg skal. Jeg skal could also be du skal. Right? It means I have to or I must. Now this word also has another meaning, but we'll get into that at some later point because I don't want to confuse you from the beginning. So, jeg skal, right? I have to. Very good. And that could be, jeg skal sove. Jeg skal sove. I have to sleep. I must sleep. Right? Jeg skal. Jeg skal. I must. Næste. Jeg vil. Jeg vil. Jeg vil gerne. The gerne is optional. Jeg vil gerne danse. Jeg vil gerne danse. I want to dance or I would like to dance. Right? That's what it is. This gerne emphasizes the fact that you want to do it. Gerne literally means gladly or happily. Right? Jeg vil gerne hjælpe dig. Jeg vil gerne hjælpe dig. I'd like to help you. Næste. Jeg må. Jeg må. This could have two meanings. It could be I may or I must. Right? So that's a contextual thing. Like I could say, jeg må gøre det. Jeg må gøre det. I must do it. You can almost hear the emphasis there on the emotion. Jeg må gøre det. But it could also be, jeg må godt. Right? Jeg må godt. I may. It's okay if I do it. However, when it's a question, it's always about permission. Må jeg? Må jeg? Må jeg? May I? Må jeg gøre det nu? Må jeg gøre det nu? Can I do it now? May I do it now? Alright. Common questions. Now these are very useful, of course. Hvad hedder du? Hvad hedder du? And you already know the answer to that because jeg hedder was my name is. Okay? So, hvad hedder du? What is your name? Hvad hedder du? Jeg hedder Superman. Probably not. Hvad hedder du? Jeg hedder Robert. Jeg hedder Dorte. Jeg hedder Katrine. Michael. Whatever. Okay? Hvad er dit navn? Hvad er dit navn? What is your name? Again, you already have the answer. Hvad er dit navn? Hvordan går det? Hvordan går det? And we already had that one. It's really useful, this one. Hvordan går det? Hvor kommer du fra? Hvor kommer du fra? Where do you come from? Eh? So notice here, because it's a question, the comma, the verb, comes before the subject, do. Hvor kommer du fra? Literally, where comes you or where come you from? It sounds like nonsense in English, but that's how we do it in Danish. Hvad er det? Og hvad er det? Hvad er det? What is that or what is it? Cool thing here. In Danish and English, we generally don't distinguish between that and it. So that's very nice. Hvad er det? Det er en bil. Det er en bil. It's a car. So the tempo is a little, I'm kind of speeding through here, but again, rewatch it if it's too fast for you. Hvad er det? Det ved jeg ikke. Arbejder du? Arbejder du? Do you work? Arbejder du? Arbejde is work, just like in German. Arbejde. Studerer, læser du? Studerer, læser du? Do you study? Read, literally. Læser literally means read, but if you are like in the age of studying, let's say 16 to 21, high school, university, then it's clear from the context. Studerer du? Læser du? Ja, jeg studerer. Ja, jeg studerer. Alright, næste. Hvad er klokken? Hvad er klokken? Hvad er klokken? What time is it? What's the clock? We like to say that in Danish as a little joke. Hvad er klokken? What time is it? Hvor er? Hvor er? Hvor er? Where is something something? Hvor er han? Hvor er han? Where is he? Hvad mener du? Hvad mener du? Hvad mener du? What do you mean? Hvad mener du? Det ved jeg ikke. I don't know. Hvad mener du? Det ved jeg ikke. Hvorfor? 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 Why? Right? The Danish word for why. It's like where for or what for, if you will. Hvorfor? Hvorfor det? Hvorfor det? Why that? Alright. So this is more than 10 minutes. I hope you can handle it. But we still have some difficult sounds in Danish, and I'm not an expert exactly in how to pronounce them, but I can tell you to be aware of them. And the first one is the Danish R, which is like rigtig rød grøn med fløde. It's a classic. Ikke? Rigtig rund, griner, græder, grundig, eller rime. So be aware of this. What I can tell you is, imagine you have an insect stuck in your throat and you want to get it out. Then you can do it. It's almost like an engine trying to start. Try that. The Danish R sound. Again, very similar to German, even French a little bit. The soft D. The soft D, or V, like blød, søde, heder, jeg hader. It's almost like the TH in English, like though or heather. It's kind of like that, but not quite the same. This one is, and here I'm going to be really cliche and maybe lazy for you, but you're really just going to learn it by practicing it and hearing it a lot. I've had many friends who are not Danish and they just suddenly picked up on it. They didn't like find some magical key, they just learned it with time. So you will master it if you're patient and persistent. Okay, then the last ones, or the last ones, are A, Ø, O. A, Ø, O are the letters that we only have in Danish. And yeah, what can I say? The first one, A, is like A and E put together. And if we have to write it in English, that's how we do. A and E, A and E put together, A. So it's like A in English, but shorter. Like A. It's like that Rihanna song with A, like umbrella, I think. A. It's like that. A. And then Ø. You can call it O slash. Ø. The O with the line of the slash through. Ø, Ø, Ø. Ø in itself actually means island, so that's nice. And I'm sure you know the word øl, which means beer. So Ø. Then we have O. O as the last one. This is like A with a dot over it. Again, similar to the English O, but shorter. There's O in English and O in Danish. So that's a very common thing in Danish. We don't have like this O, bounce, sweet, like sweat. Like we don't have these long vowel sounds. It's very clean, very pure, the way I see it. Might be slightly biased. So that is it. This was the first Danish lesson for you. 15 minutes long. I hope you can handle it. As I said, there is also an audio version, and you have the PDF file where you can check out all the stuff from this lesson. So there is no excuse not to be fluent in 2 weeks. I'm just kidding, but thank you very much for buying and watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.